Hello everybody and welcome to the Reds Army. This could be the most important video you have ever watched as a Manchester United fan. I would urge you to give me just 5 minutes and listen to what I have to say. Then you can share your opinion and your thoughts in the comment section. And if this video touches you and if this message resonates with what you are thinking, I would urge you to share this video with other Manchester United fans so that we can actually come together and see how we can save our club. Okay, so it's evident that our club is dying. It's dying right in front of our eyes. And unfortunately, I can count the number of people who are responsible for this demise. I can count them with just one hand. 5 fingers. There are very few people, but they hold too much power in our club to a point that they are destroying our club inside out without a care in the world, despite what millions of people around the world are saying. These individuals are not listening to anybody. These are the owners and the board. The board members and the owners are the ones who are screwing up our club. They managed to turn one of the biggest clubs in the world into a joke. Everybody is laughing at us, and right now we are sitting 15th in the Premier League table, out of the Champions League spot, out of the Europa League, out of even the Conference League spot. We are out of the FA Cup, out of the Carabao Cup, and I don't see us actually progressing any further into the Europa League. This is Manchester United, which was once a dominant force in Europe. Right now, we are a mediocre of a club. Listen, this message goes out to everybody, those who are interested in the protest and those who are not interested in the protest. Listen, this is our club. Nobody else is going to come and save us. Nobody else is going to come and fix our mess. We are the only ones who can fix this mess. We have, for a very long time, more than 20 years, entrusted outsiders to run our club. We have given them benefit of doubt that they are going to turn things around. But what they have proven to us is that they don't care about us, they don't care about our club, and they don't care about progress. They only care about their pockets. They're lining their pockets with money. And it has gotten so worse to a point now that 450 people who have been working for Manchester United are now losing their jobs just like that. And 450 people are not the only people who are going to lose their jobs. What happens once INEOS decides to cut 200 more jobs? What will happen then? Now listen to me. INEOS is saying that they are cutting jobs so that they can save money and cut costs. They are saying that Manchester United is bloated. This could be true, but listen to me. Glazers, they take out 20 million pounds every year as dividend payment from Manchester United. These 20 million pounds could be used and could go a very long way into catering, into solving current financial issues that Manchester United is facing. Okay, they could use the 20 million pounds to pay off the debt that we have incurred. They could use the 20 million pounds to fix Old Trafford. They could use the 20 million pounds to bring in new players, especially young players who would cost around 2-3 million pounds each player. They could use the 20 million pounds to invest in the club, but they take the money and line up their pockets, and they have to force 450 people out of the club without a care in the world. Things have gotten worse. Things now have hit the new low. We cannot go any further than this. We cannot sink any lower than this. So listen to me and listen to me very well. If this nonsense was happening to a club like Real Madrid, do you really think that Real Madrid fans will just sit idly and watch as their club sinks? There was a time, I want you to remember, there was a time Real Madrid, Manchester United, Barcelona were on the same level. Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United were at the same level. There was a time we were a force to be reckoned with. Do you really think Real Madrid fans will be okay with Bernabeu having leaky roofs? Do you think they will be okay attending matches knowing that the owners are taking money out of the club and they are not repairing, they are not carrying out basic repairs? Do you really think they will be okay with 450 people who have been working for Real Madrid losing their jobs just because their owners are greedy and taking out money from a club? Do you really think they would be okay with owners pocketing 20 million euros or 20 million pounds every year with the club sinking deeper and deeper into debt? They wouldn't. But why did we allow this to happen? This is what I usually say. I say that Manchester United fans are very laid back. We are very chilled. We usually relax a lot. And this has actually cost us so much. I remember somebody who once said to me, and I came to realize it was a quote he got somewhere, but it really makes sense. He says that if you choose what is easy, you're going to have a very difficult life. And if you choose what is difficult, you're going to have an easy life. We have chosen what is easy, keeping quiet, not making any waves, not trying to disturb the peace. And we are paying for it. 450 people are paying for it. What are you, Manchester United fans, going to tell these 450 families? What are you going to tell them when they are not able to pay their mortgages? What are you going to tell them? What are you going to tell these kids who had hope that they will attend colleges, and even maybe Manchester United was paying for their education? What are you going to tell them? Because this is just the first step. Cutting cost doesn't end with laying off 450 people. They are going to look for other ways to reduce costs. Okay? Now remember, Manchester United was once a giant. We were once the biggest club in the world. Right now, as I talk to you, we are a joke of a club, which makes me even respect Sir Alex Ferguson more. I mean, this guy delivered a 13th or the 18th Premier League trophy. 18th Premier League trophy. The 13th Premier League trophy, sorry. He delivered the 13th Premier League trophy with an average team, an old average team, under the hands of the Glazers. No manager who came to Manchester United has been able to do this. We have had world-class managers, but they have never been able to replicate this. Now, I want you to tell me, do you really think in the last 20 years that Manchester United has been sinking? Do you really think the Glazers, if they really wanted to help Manchester United, do you really think they couldn't have helped Manchester United? They could have helped Manchester United, but they chose not to help Manchester United. They chose not to listen to anybody. They chose only their greed. And they are not going to stop unless we stop them. Now, I'm not saying we resort to violence. No, I'm just saying we hit them where it hurts. They are interested in money. How about we make this money scarce for them? Because whether we like it or not, whether we keep attending matches or not, whether we keep buying tickets or not, the money that is being generated by Manchester United is not being used to develop Manchester United. It's not being used to invest in Manchester United. Most of this money goes out to pay the debt, and the remaining money is taken by the Glazers as dividend payments. Now you tell me, you pay for your season tickets so that you can support your club. Then you go out there, you go out of your way, you postpone or you forego some of your expenses that you could have actually loved. Maybe you wanted to buy some nice pair of shoes, but you decided to buy a ticket. And then the money, instead of helping the club to grow and become better, this money is actually being siphoned by owners who are so greedy that they don't care about anybody else. They only care about themselves. Now you tell me, how far are you willing to go on sponsoring these owners, the Glazers? How far? How long are you going to keep sponsoring them? Because we are the ones who are sponsoring them. Without Manchester United fans, Manchester United would not generate any revenue. There won't be any merchandises being sold. Tickets will never be sold. Now, we are the ones who hold the power. Remember, I'm going to quote Varys from Game of Thrones. He said that power resides where people believe it resides. Right now, people believe that power resides with the Glazers. People believe that power resides with INEOS. But in reality, power resides with us. Alone, I cannot do anything. Alone, you cannot do anything. But together, as a collective unit, we can do something. We can achieve something. We can save our club before it's too late. We can save this club before it gets to a point of no return. Remember, we are the only ones who can save Manchester United. Real Madrid fans will never come and save Manchester United. Barcelona fans will never come and save Manchester United. Manchester City fans, even though we share the same town, they're not going to come and save Manchester United. Manchester United fans are the only ones who can save and change things around Manchester United. It's you and I who have the power, who have the capabilities to do what is right. And yet we entrust a few people who have already shown us who they are. We entrust them, and they are very greedy. We entrust them to turn the fortunes around, and they are not going to do that. Remember what they say: if somebody shows you who they are, believe them, because that's who they are. The Glazers have been showing us for the last 20 years who they are. And we have been so naive not to believe them. We have been so naive to believe that they can change, they can turn things around. I remember we had an opportunity when the Qataris came in. They wanted to get rid of the Glazers, and they were the only forces that were capable of getting rid of the Glazers. And we knew it. We knew it. You knew it. I knew it. But unfortunately, people conspired, and they didn't allow the Qataris to take full ownership of the club. People said it was sports washing, money laundering, human rights violation, all these things. Okay, they are valid, but would they have done a greater job than INEOS and the Glazers? Well, we are seeing it right now. INEOS and the Glazers have decided to get married. They are in the same bed right now, and they are terrorizing Manchester United, and they are going to rip this club apart. They are going to destroy it. These are business people. These are people who don't care about football. They don't understand football. They have hijacked our club. Now, for those who are attending protest, power to you. And I really do wish I was there. I would be in the front line. For those who have decided to opt out, how long are you going to sit on the sidelines? How long are you going to avoid and ignore what is happening at Manchester United? One day you will appreciate the people who are vocal, people who are standing up for you, people who are actually making their voices heard. You will appreciate them, because then you would know that without them, this club would be destroyed. And for those people who are not giving up, let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing. This is our club. We deserve it back, and we want it back, and we are going to win it back. So if you believe this message, and you understand this message, and you agree with this message, kindly share this video. Let's spread the message. Let's try and spread hope to those people who are still standing on the sidelines. And if you have something else you would love to contribute, kindly let me share your thoughts in the comment section. I'll do my best to respond to any comment that is in the comment section. And if you're new here, kindly take a second to subscribe. Help us grow so that we can reach as many people as possible. We are not under any corporate financing or corporate sponsorship, so we speak freely without fear. We speak freely without worry. So if you want to be a part of this group, kindly go ahead and subscribe and join the family and spread the word, so at least we can begin a revolution. A revolution is just an idea that people refuse to that never goes away. It's an idea that refuses to die. And this idea of winning back our club should never die, because this is our club. This is Manchester United. We are Manchester United. Viva Manchester United. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.